The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Bolden. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First down, Green Bay.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Off the play fake. Bolden. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What's good, Brody?
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Yeah, in this LML league, real quick, get a little practice.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it.
Facts. He shot 2 picks already, both drives. But I don't even want to win though, because I might make playoffs if I do. Yeah, they call holding.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh, you left, bro.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see
it. Damn, I ain't know they be wilding like that.
A big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit it.
Yeah, I turn his notifications off in LML. I only get notifications when I'm tagged, bro. Real shit.
Waiting for the gun. Bolden. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble.
Only get tagged when it's advanced. That's it. If I see anything, it's because I'm on there scrolling.
They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
The 6-yard line in the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
I did that last year too. I used that shit last year because that's exactly what it was. Niggas posting that bitch all day about nothing.
With his 16th touchdown of the year, and the Packers have taken the early lead.
Always worrying about somebody else, what they doing.
And the kick is no good, but there
keep missing kicks, man.
He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Point after try forthcoming. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going
I missed the field goal, then I just missed the extra point. He ran into my kicker. Let me post this in LML so they don't hit me with a force win next season. I mean a force L next season. Dang, playing with them boys, boy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hey, yo.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
And I don't want to make playoffs. Then I'm stuck at pick 25 and up when I could have been top 15. I ain't going to be able to compete with them fucking teams.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now left side, a completion.
Yeah, you weak, for real. Can you share my stream on the page, bro? I can't post it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
No, I think I might have figured something out just now.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Huh? Yeah, YouTube.
From the 31, Garoppolo. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to
gain. Say so. I might stream on Twitch in a minute.
Gain of 4 brings up third.
So now that you say so, I ain't stream on Twitch in a minute.
After 1-7-0.
I said now that you say so. Oh, you on the phone?
Giants nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Man, you gonna hit him forward where you could have. Oh my God.
Here before he goes down at the 26. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Yeah, something like that. That's what that shit said when I got the inbox.
Completions in a row, a good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy.
He loses a yard on the field, but it's still 2nd and 10, I guess.
And let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
I guess.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try.
29-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
What happened? Did I run into the kicker? Had to.
And that'll get him
I don't even know what happened.
He takes it from the 6 to the 3.
That's weird how the computer does that now.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Yeah, the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
A gain of 1 yard.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field.
Yeah, I can't believe Scott really wants. I mean, he probably started losing some games on purpose towards the end, but that nigga really started losing.
So
Joe Scott.
It's 7 now as they kick it away.
Because of his what?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive.
Nah, who did he lose?
25.
I thought his team was still crazy. He traded all of them? He was trying to send me Hollywood at the beginning of the season. I should have took it. I didn't know I was gonna need wide receivers this bad. Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Still works. I don't think I ran that shit all year for real.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Sanders for the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or
Yo, I
tidy,
like my kicks lag when I play LML. Only when I play LML games.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75
What
yards,
it is, I
one
don't know
play.
because
That means everyone handled their
it's
assignment,
so
doesn't
far
it?
away,
Doesn't
but
just
we
mean
got
the
niggas
defense broke
in
down.
Arizona and
They
shit
really
too.
executed the way that was drawn up on the
South
whiteboard.
Carolina.
Big time play,
We got
big
niggas
time
far
result.
away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a
This is
touchback.
actually always
At their own 25-yard line.
timing is always off. I hit that bitch. That shit keeps swinging down. J-Dub wildin'. I don't know what he doing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately,
Oh no.
really nicely run
I'm
drive.
playing a ball
Now the
now.
defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing
He
game?
can't really
Pass
do the
rush,
defense.
pass rush, pass rush. Let's see guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing.
Oh no, no,
Throwing
no,
the
no,
football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Yup, inside third! What do you mean? Adjustments!
Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard
If I wouldn't look at my player and covering that deep half,
This is just crazy.
that
He's
shit would
got
have
3
been there.
interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw on 2nd down. Bolden. And he's got his man
I gotta
on the
have
outright.
that. I
And
gotta
he
figure
gets
out a
it
way to
down a
turn
yard or
that.
two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bolden. There goes a deep
Oh, wow.
ball
I would have been so mad if he would have got back to that, man.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender.
I thought he was
So
going
in
to
this
send it
case,
back to the
because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run with Barkley.
Or flatty.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Darren Lee on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
44-yard line.
No hybrid can't even out of this free safety slam.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
See how consistent that John is. I don't know if bro can pick a play or not, but
The Giants going to go ahead and use the
upset
first
from
of their
this.
timeouts
Because
as
I
they'll
would've
talk it
done
over
Cuz
here
he
before
could've
what will
done
be an
that.
important third down.
I would have declined that shit. I thought Cuz couldn't take a play. Yeah, that's my like it. Yeah, because outside linebacker already.
Garoppolo.
Oh, wow. Why would you turn the other way when you see him coming across your face? Why?
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Packers 21, Giants 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Man,
You
this
can never
dumbass
have
list. I
enough
could have dunked
points
it
with the
outside. I
power
thought we was
offenses
gonna
that
make
you
it.
face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And a Packer first down.
On 1st and 10, Bolden. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered.
I threw
It's
40 picks
intercepted.
the same way
By
this year.
Terrarius Moore.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going in.
I'm gonna change that. They're
Yeah,
gonna
you
lose
changed
the
the
next
momentum of the game, and
season.
it's something you did not need to do.
Probably why I feel like he be throwing so slow.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Touchdown win.
The
He
Giants
gonna
will
do
use the
it.
second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football
Maybe he
game.
can get the 3 picks inside game.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the
Could have gone
20
ugly
to
right
about
there.
the
He got my
22.
momentum.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Yo, shut the fuck up, yo.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And some room to work. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 31-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. their
How old is she?
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we have seen a
Oh yeah, I was cleaning my kicks at that age.
So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 27-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s.
Cost a lot of money.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
He completes this one to Mack. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Burr.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
You know he always around.
They'll run for it. It's Mack, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Bolden. Touchdown,
Hold on, Colin.
Packers.
That shit should be all dead, man. They don't let you come down with the jump balls like that,
Moved
man.
down in front.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just
Nothing
understanding who
matter.
you've got
You
out
can
wide
laugh.
and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Packers 28, Giants 21.
Shot you with some.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey man, I gotta win. I gotta win out so I can get
Taken
this
in
vibe,
about 4
man.
yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Yeah,
At their own 25-yard
I was kind of hoping. Yeah. I was kind of hoping Ali beat Chisel so he could knock in the 3 losses, but Chisel blew that nigga out. Oh yeah, that's over with.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point.
Yeah,
but it's
so,
still too early.
I mean, if I would have beat him, I could have afforded a loss and still had the number on seed back in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again.
Not at my dad's a little bit, but not like that. My dad and them got it.
Half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I don't like it. I don't like it on the 5 because the defense is too easy to score.
That's out to the left and complete. And it gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
A first down carry for Barkley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Right at the line of
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's a short one here.
I was hoping he was hitting that second slizzy.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
He play it. They still play 2. He still play 2K and shit. Yeah. He still play it.
But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, he don't play it enough. He don't play it enough to be like that. My little brothers and them start playing in leagues now. They be hyping about their leagues. They be winning Super Bowls and shit. My little brother said he getting sent a little trophy. They be hype. Nah, yeah, he in there with him. But my other 2 little brothers, Tyrese and Josiah.
Completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo now gets this out to Saquon Barkley, and he'll work it across
That was
midfield
crazy. I
inside
had no
the
adjustment.
45.
I made no adjustment.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
I don't know what made him think that.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
T-Roy, go inside, you stupid fuck.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure
Wow, I used to be able to audible to the other formation. They don't let me know more. That's stupid.
Throwing on 1st down. Bolden. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Animation.
Nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Bolden. The Conley's got it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Who's that, Poe? Is that Poe Arch?
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down, Bolden. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful. It got his man complete.
That nigga tripped his own man.
He goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game. 28-all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. We'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Damn, who got hurt, cuz? Yeah, that hurts.
From the gun, Bolden. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Bolden. And that is
See, like, no shit like that. Come on,
through the contact. Brings up
tough
2nd
man,
down.
man. You got
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see.
All that extra shit.
They love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Throwing on 1st down, Bolden. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Bolden, he's going to
wow, he gonna do me like that, bro? What the fuck? As soon as I throw it, he get bumped.
There is something to a game plan with
You
trying
got
to
it,
keep a
man.
defense
You got
honest
it.
with a guy with that type of speed.
You're in control.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bolden. And he's got it.
Way to take over and go get it.
Complete. And he's going to have a Packers
That would have been a
1st
tip.
down as they're able
This
to
stick.
get the 3rd down
He goes, man,
conversion.
that RB route.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his
See
running
that
back
fucking
out of the
boost?
backfield.
Bro, I gotta
And
see
able to
that.
get this
I'm
down
fucking
inside the
laughing at that
15,
time.
either the 13
I
or
ain't
14
gonna
before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Bolden.
I was about to say, how you just zoom to the, come on, like he's beat for real, like Madden, y'all just let him animate zoom to contest the ball like that. Like, stop the bullshit.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know, sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first
might turn out, cuz, man, have some faith in your boy.
Prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Like, boy might turn out. Boy might turn out alright. Bopped him on a simple ass outright.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 8 yards out, and the Packers have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence.
All right, be safe.
And get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
At their own 25.
Over for who?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Back to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. He's back to throw. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeout judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
Why am I pulling this game?
Wow. Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
playing for the win. I know it's coming.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he will not get in here, although there is a flag down. But from the players' reactions, this might be on the offense. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield.
To the ball first pass to me. Stop all that RPO shit. They ain't even really RPO. I ain't seen niggas run that in years, for real.
Conserve whatever time he can as they'll have to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
I told cuz I didn't want to win, but that ain't mean I was gonna let him win.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assess, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Packers, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it'll be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 6-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. So for Charles...